ashver.com.
Hello, welcome to ashver.com. You are watching interesting video on foods that make us gassy and bloated. Please read the disclaimer carefully. Why is my stomach always gassy and bloated? Gassy and bloated tummy are normally caused by swallowed air or caused by foods you eat or drink. You may have gassy feelings sometimes or may be frequent in a single day. When gas pains prevent you from doing your daily activities, it may need your close attention. Find out what foods cause gassy stomach and ways how to reduce or prevent gas and bloating. Bloating, swelling in the abdominal area caused by gas buildup. When you don't belch or fart often, the gas can build up in the intestines and stomach and causes bloating. Bloating is typically followed by pain in the abdominal area, either light and dull or fast and intense. By farting often or having a bowel movement may reduce the discomfort. Bloating is often associated with consuming high-fat foods. Fat interrupts stomach emptying and can add to the feeling of heaviness. Stress or anxiety. Smoking. A gastrointestinal disease, obstruction or illness. Irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or spastic colon, a disease caused by abdominal pain or cramps and changes in intestinal function. Conditions such as celiac disease, lactose intolerance as its side effect, wherein the digestive tract aren't able to break down food and absorb some food components. Foods to avoid bloating and wind. To greatly reduce bloating, try to avoid or reduce consuming gas-producing foods. Most carbohydrate foods produce gases, and the following are usual gas makers: baked beans, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, pecha, carbonated drinks, cauliflower, lima beans, lentils, onions, peppers, chewing gum, citrus fruits such as apples, peaches and pears, hard candy. Useful tips to manage intestinal gas. We all emit gas, but still anyone's situation can be different. Other people have more gassy problems eating certain foods and drinks compared to others. According to studies, the average person emits intestinal gas 14-16 times a day and produces about 1 to 4 pints of digestive gas. That could be definitely more than you expect. Most people who consider themselves extremely gassy have a totally normal amounts. But it could be that it's pretty much more uncomfortable both physically and emotionally to quite a few people than it is to others. Exactly what causes intestinal gas? The two main causes are from air that you swallow, and the other is a secondary result of food digestion. Air swallowing, aerophagia. Typically, burping is the result of air that you swallow. Many of us don't swallow air intentionally. You may not be aware that you are swallowing air by consuming some stuffs. These habits can likely increase gas and bloating. If you are a smoker. If you chew gum most of the time. Drinking using a straw. Sucking on solid candies. Drinking a lot of soda or other carbonated drinks. Consuming food or drinking very quickly. Wearing sloppy dentures. Additionally, any specific health problem that may cause you to swallow air regularly can get your stomach inflated. For example, allergic reactions or sinus problems that cause upper airway cough syndrome will make you swallow more air often. These health conditions could build up swelling in the abdominal area. People with serious heartburn are likewise vulnerable to swallow air. The common thing most people do to clear the esophagus of stomach acid is to swallow air. By swallowing more air, eventually you'll get an inflated stomach that cause cramps and rambling. Keep track of the foods you eat. Keep a food journal and write down the foods you have eaten and what's your body's initial reaction to it. If you observe an increase in intestinal gas and bloating after eating certain food items, reduce or stop consuming them. If you're getting gas problems and having a hard time finding the foods that cause bloating, try to list all the foods that are tummy friendly, and then add different food every 2 days to try to identify the foods that cause gas. Understand that other people can digest food easily compared to others. Some people's systems are unable to digest certain foods while some can eat them without having complications. Many foods high on carbohydrates produce gas and bloating, compared to fats and proteins, which generate a small amount of gas. Starch-containing foods like rice, maize, noodles, pasta, potatoes, pulses and wheat usually produce gas. Foods with carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the main gas makers due to the fact they're composed of polysaccharides, a type of sugar that is difficult to digest. The carbohydrates contained in some fruit and vegetables can produce intestinal gas and bloating. Artichokes, asparagus, beets, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage and sauerkraut, carrots, cauliflower, celery, corn, green peppers. Leeks, leeks, Ansasi beans, black-eyed peas, bob beans, black turtle beans, broad beans, field beans, garbanzo beans, lima beans, mung beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, baked beans, bean salads, chickpeas, chili, Great Northern, lentils, lentil soup, lima beans, peanuts, peanut butter, peas, pink beans, pinto beans, dried peas, small white beans, split pea soup, soybeans, soy milk, bean curd, and other soybean products. Onions, parsley, potatoes, radishes, sweet peppers. Other gas-producing vegetables include avocado, asparagus, cucumbers, eggplant, kohlrabi, lettuce, okra, olives, peppers, potatoes, rutabaga, tomato, turnips, zucchini, breads, grains, cereals, and nuts. Wheat and wheat products can cause some people to have gas buildup. Try to minimize your consumption of these items. Bagels, breakfast cereals, whole grain breads, whole wheat flour, pastries. Typically, though, aged cheeses as well as yogurt products doesn't cause that much stomach upset. Egg, although not really a dairy product, can cause gas for some people. Just in case you are lactose intolerant, avoid all dairy foods from your diet for a 10 to 15 day period. Keep track of your body's reaction to observe whether or not there is a gas reduction in the stomach. If there is, reduce or stop your dairy intake, or use lactase natural supplements before eating to help your digestive process break down acidic foods. You must need to avoid acidic foods such as tomato and tomato products, white, red vinegar and citrus fruits such as apples, cherries, grapes, pomelos, orange, lemon, lime, and pineapple, which are extremely acidic. Spicy foods. Limit your consumption of hot, spicy foods and hot spices. Spices may very well be the spice of life, delivering a flavorful boost to our favorite dishes. On the other hand, they also provide important minerals and vitamins. Still, hot and spicy foods can act as a catalyst for the secretion of more digestive acid, increasing indications of acid reflux and bloating. High-fat foods. Fried food, pan or deep fried, including fatty meats, gravies, pastry foods, soup, creams, and some sources of foods that have potential to produce gas after finishing a serving. Other food items that makes you gassy and bloated. Sugar-free candies and chocolates can cause digestive problems due to the artificial sweeteners being used to manufacture them. Termed as sugar alcohols, they're used in a variety of food products and drinks, starting from sugarless gums and hardy candy to sports beverages. Avoid products that say sugar-free or less sugar, as there's a good chance that sugar alcohols are used to substitute the sugar. Made out of cornstarch, erythritol, glycerol, isomalt, lactitol, maltitol, mannitol, sorbitol, and xylitol are examples of typical sugar alcohols or artificial sweeteners. Moreover, soft drinks which contain carbon dioxide bubbles can cause gassy and bloated tummy. Beer, red wine and other types of wine made from natural ingredients such as jungle juice and tuba can cause excessive gas in the Thank you for watching this video. This channel offers motivational, inspirational, valuable and informative videos to soothe, cleanse and inspire your health, mind, body and spirit. You can find lot of interesting videos on wide range of topics here. Stay tuned and keep watching.